What's going on, YouTube? I am back. This is Coach Fred. What's going on, YouTube? I am back. This is Coach Fred, and I have some new updates for you guys regarding traveling to the Philippines. So, for me, I'm going back to the Philippines in August. So, mid August, late August, I'll be traveling back to the Philippines. So, yesterday, I got my COVID booster shot. It's painful here on my left arm, and then the night that I got that shot, I started feeling really sick. I felt like I was having a fever, and then in the morning it got worse. I didn't go to work. I stayed home, and then towards the afternoon, it kind of subsided. But now I can't even eat dinner because I don't feel like eating dinner. My body is sore. I'm tired, and it feels like I'm coming down with a flu, but it's not the same as coming down with the flu, but it's like mild. I just don't feel like eating. I don't, but it's worth it. The reason why I got my booster shot, because I'm already vaccinated, and I got my booster shot because I don't want to take days off and go through the hassle of trying to schedule myself for the RT-PCR test or the antigen test. So me being with a booster shot now, I could just hop on the plane. I just have to show that I have my COVID. I'm fully vaccinated, and I have my booster shot. Then they no longer require me to have my to have this COVID test, the 48-hour RT-PCR or the 24-hour RT-PCR test. I don't need to do that anymore. So there's no more testing for me before my flight. So basically, it's going to be easier for me. I don't have to pay for the COVID test. I don't have to take days off trying to get those tests. So right after work, I'll go home, take my luggage, and go to LAX, and then go to the Philippines. So anyway, so let me just update you guys. Um, so for the former Filipinos, you still need to be vaccinated, and if your spouse, foreign spouse that's going with you under the balikbayan, he also needs to be vaccinated. And then for the kids, I have a more detailed video for that. I have it previously. So if you need to know more about that, let me know in the comments and I will give you the link. So let me go back. So former Filipino and their spouses, you guys got to be fully vaccinated or else you can't get on the plane. There is no quarantine needed because you guys are fully vaccinated. But before you get on the plane, you need the COVID test, the 48-hour RT-PCR or the antigen, 24-hour antigen. Okay, now let's go to the Filipino citizen. Filipino citizen, you don't have to be vaccinated. If you're not vaccinated, when you get to the Philippines, you are required to do the 5-day quarantine. So if you're a Filipino citizen, you don't have to be vaccinated. The only catch is you have to do that 5-day quarantine. If you are vaccinated, you don't have to do quarantine. So for the former Filipinos, plus their spouse. Their spouse got to be vaccinated. Let me clear this up. So if you're a former Filipino, you don't have to be vaccinated. If you are vaccinated, no quarantine. And if you bring your former or your foreign spouse, they have to be vaccinated, regardless. Okay. Now, for a former Filipino that is not doesn't have the vaccination, you go home to the Philippines. You do a 5-day quarantine. Your spouse, foreign spouse, they need to be they need to be fully vaccinated. Now, for the former Filipino like me, I'm going home as a former Filipino, and then I have a booster shot. I don't need that COVID test. All right, so everybody else, you need a COVID test before you get on the plane. Either the 24-hour or the 48-hour test. People that are boosted, who has a booster and they're fully vaccinated, you no longer need the COVID test. Just show them your booster shots, or you only need one shot because you can have multiple booster shots. You just need one booster shot and then 2 shots for to get vaccinated. In my case, it was Pfizer. I needed 2 shots to be fully vaccinated and then 1 booster shot. I think the other brand, just 1 shot and then 1 booster. But you can figure that out with your doctor or anybody who's in that medical field. Anyway, guys, the quarantine is only for unvaccinated Filipino citizen. Everybody else has to be vaccinated. And everybody else who are not, who have not received the booster shots, you need a COVID test before you get on the plane. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys liked the short video. I hope it's very informative. If there is any confusion, drop me some message. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, and leave me a message. And I'll get back to you right away. But other than that, I try to keep it short because we're all busy. Anyways, guys, I'm heading back to the Philippines on late August. I already have my ticket. Oh, that's right. I want to talk about the ticket. So I purchased the ticket when I got back here, and it cost me $1,400 to go to the Philippines. And then I'm trying to book my December flight right now. And now it's like $2,500. But a month ago, it was only $1,400. So from 30 days ago, the December flight, it jumped up $1,000. So if you guys are planning this December, you better get your tickets. I want to get my ticket for December this week. I have to use my credit card at this situation. Gosh, it's just $2,400. That's a lot. That's a lot. When I started going over $2,400, I have to go first class or business class. I mean, but gosh, everything's getting expensive. So when I first got back here about 2-3 months ago, I bought my ticket for August, $1,400. And the price for December at that time, about a month ago, $1,400. Today, the price for December is $2,500. So the price is going up. Yeah, I only fly Philippine Airline just because it's more convenient. I used to fly like China Air, Japan Air, but it was more hassle for me. Anyway, guys, stay tuned all the time, and I know I'll give you guys more updates on pertaining to the Philippines. Anything dealing with the Philippines, I will post it on our video YouTube, and then you guys will be informed. All right, until then, I will see you on the next video.